Hi everyone, I'm Adriana Abich, CEO of Camino Nuevo Charter Academy, and I am back this week with more information about the start of our new school year on August 10th. Now today I want to talk to you about, one, our decision to begin the school year in a distance learning model, and two, how things are going to be different this time around. So first, you should have received a Parent Square message or a letter in the mail outlining the reasons why we have decided to begin the school year in a distance learning model. We took into consideration lots of data. We heard from the governor of our state, we heard locally from our LA County Health Department, and we also heard from you. Now, the survey data that you gave us was that 50% of you were very concerned about sending your child back to campus for instruction. We also heard that 30% of our families reported immunosuppressed family members or students, and that would make it impossible for students to come back on campus and families to be safe. We also know that we would be putting our employees and staff at risk. And so we decided to begin the school year, the first 4 weeks of the school year, in a distance learning model. We believe that this will keep everyone safe and healthy. Now, in those 4 weeks, we are going to train staff so that there are procedures and systems that are in place when we are ready for kids to come back to school. During that time, we will also be in contact with the LA County Department of Health to ensure that we are safe to open up in a hybrid model. Now, I talked about this last time. That means that some of our students would be on campus and others would be learning from home at that time. At about September 10th, we will notify all families of our decision to either continue with distance learning or to open up in a hybrid model. So please look at Parent Square, download that app, because that is where you're going to be receiving many of our messages along the way. Now, as we think about the new school year, I wanted you to know that distance learning is going to change when we begin. So there are a few things that we have changed in distance learning for the new school year. First, we are increasing our number of live sessions with teachers. That means that your child will have more access to online meetings with their teacher directly to receive instruction. Number two, we have now prioritized some of the key skills to accelerate learning. So we will be using different platforms and different strategies to help your child grow quickly while getting the support they need from their teacher. Number three, we will now be implementing diagnostic and formative assessments to help teachers target instruction for your child's needs. This means that they will be taking tests, and our teachers will be using the data from those tests to make sure that your child is getting what they need for where they're at and that they are growing quickly. And lastly, we will increase the amount of time that students have structured at-home learning schedules. These will be in line with what they might have been doing if they were on campus. Now, we know we can't have a student on the computer for 7 straight hours, but we are increasing the amount of time that students will either be working with their teacher online or they will be working on their own online. Now, you might be wondering, well, what do I do if I've been picking up packets instead of working online? Now, our goal is to provide laptops and Wi-Fi hotspots to students who need them. But what we need from you is for you to complete a survey for us so that we can get the actual number of Wi-Fi hotspots and laptops needed. There will be a survey going out next week, and we will post it on Parent Square. Please fill out that survey as soon as you can so that we can get all of our data and our numbers in order to provide you with the things that you need and your child needs to begin the school year off right. Now I'm going to go back one more time. I really want everyone to download that Parent Square app. Right now, we have about 53% of our families that have downloaded the app and have access to it across the network of Camino Nuevo schools. We need you, if you haven't already, to download that app so that we can be in regular contact with you. Now that's all for today, but next week I'm going to be talking about technology and how we will go about disseminating laptops and Wi-Fi hotspots for those in need. So please tune in next week to hear more about technology. Thank you and be safe and healthy.